Voltage drop cannot occur without a load, and I'm about to prove it to you. Check this out. So I'm out in the garage right now. I got 300 feet of extension cord coiled up on the workbench, plugged into that receptacle. On the other end of it, I have another receptacle rigged onto the end of it. Got my fluke meter right here. Gonna go ahead and check voltage on this end, so before the 300 feet of extension cord. Reading 114.7. I'm gonna go ahead and stick our meter leads into this end, and we're reading 114.7. So there we go. Voltage drop does not occur without a load. We got a little bit of fluctuation happening right now. If you guys notice this meter's bouncing around, it's because we've got our pool pump and our refrigerator and a bunch of other stuff running that's causing a little bit of fluctuation. But I promise, if we had these leads plugged in up here, the same thing would be happening. But watch what happens when I fire up my chop saw here. So watch the meter. So why is that? Why did we read the same voltage through 300 feet of extension cord as we did as the receptacle that 300 feet was plugged into? Shouldn't it stand to reason that the resistance of that 300 feet of extension cord would cause some kind of voltage drop regardless of if we have a load plugged in? Actually, no, and I'm going to tell you why. Because in order to have voltage drop, you must have a complete circuit. Until you have a completed circuit, i.e. a load, you do not have a circuit, and therefore you cannot experience voltage drop. For that matter, let's go ahead and plug it into this voltage drop formula and see what happens. When we don't have a load on the end of the receptacle, what's our amperage? It's 0. So 2 times the K factor times 0 times the length in feet still equals 0. Divided by circular mill area. Those are 14 gauge extension cords, so the circular mill area is 4,110. 0 divided by 4,110 still equals 0. Voltage drop is 0 if we don't have a load. But let's go ahead and work out this voltage drop equation with the amperage of that miter saw and see what happens. So that miter saw draws about 5 amps. So that's what we're going to go with. It's going to be ED equals 2 times K factor copper, 12.9, times 5 times 300 feet, divided by 4,110. You guys can plug that into your calculator and you'll come to a figure of about 9.42-ish, give or take. So according to this formula, our voltage drop was about 9.42 volts. Now, in the video, we observed about 10 volts, so there's going to be a little bit of discrepancy between what we calculate and what we see in real life. We can talk about that in a later video. For the time being, if you guys have any more questions, you can always DM me or drop it down in the comments below.